gains is a calmer mind and a stronger sense of control over your own thoughts. Protecting your mental energy is not about avoiding the world. It is about choosing where your attention belongs. When you learn to ignore what does not deserve your energy, you create space for the things that truly deserve your focus, your effort, and your growth. Chapter 5. Some people only want your reaction. One of the most important things you will learn in life is that not everyone who speaks to you is looking for understanding. Some people are not interested in honest conversation, truth, or meaningful connection. Instead, they are simply looking for a reaction. They want to see how easily they can disturb your emotions, control your attention, or pull you into unnecessary conflict. The moment you begin to recognize this pattern, you start to see human behavior in a completely different way. Many people enjoy provoking others because it gives them a sense of power. When they say something negative and you react emotionally, they feel successful. Your anger becomes their reward. Your frustration becomes proof that they managed to affect you. In many situations, the actual topic of the argument is not even important to them. What they truly want is the emotional response they can create. You can see this behavior everywhere. On social media, people often leave rude or insulting comments, not because they care about the discussion, but because they want attention. In everyday life, some individuals make sarcastic remarks or criticisms simply to trigger a reaction. They enjoy watching others become upset because it makes them feel important or in control of the situation. The mistake many people make is believing they must respond to these provocations. They feel the need to defend themselves, correct the person, or prove that the other person is wrong. But when you respond emotionally, you step directly into the game that the other person started. The more you argue, the more attention you give them, and the more satisfied they become. Strong individuals understand something very simple but extremely powerful. The best way to end this game is to refuse to play it. When you do not react, the person trying to provoke you loses their reward. The reaction they expected never arrives, and the situation quickly loses its energy. Ignoring someone who is trying to provoke you does not mean that you are weak or that you agree with what they said. It simply means you are wise enough to recognize that engaging with them will only create more negativity. Instead of wasting your time and emotions, you choose to protect your peace. Over time, this approach changes the way people interact with you. When others realize that they cannot easily provoke you, they stop trying. People who thrive on conflict usually move on quickly when they see that their efforts are not producing the reaction they expected. Your calmness removes the fuel that keeps their behavior alive. There is also another important benefit to ignoring those who seek reactions. It protects your emotional balance. When you constantly argue or defend yourself, your mind remains trapped in cycles of anger, frustration, and stress. These emotions do not disappear immediately after the argument ends. They often stay with you, affecting your mood and your focus long after the situation is over. By refusing to react, you break that cycle. Your mind remains calm because you did not allow the situation to grow into something bigger. Instead of carrying negativity with you throughout the day, you continue moving forward with clarity and control. Another powerful realization is that people who constantly seek reactions often struggle with their own insecurities. Provoking others may be their way of seeking attention or dealing with their own frustrations. When you recognize this, it becomes easier to step away from their behavior instead of becoming emotionally involved in it. Choosing not to react also strengthens your personal discipline. It teaches you that your emotions do not have to be controlled by every word someone says. You begin to understand that your peace is more valuable than winning an argument or proving someone wrong. This mindset creates a powerful sense of independence because your emotional state is no longer